Okay.
Um, yeah, that's looking more like a magazine cover.
Yeah, awesome.
The barcode, there's so
It's
many rules.
through it a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, it might need to, unfortunately, and I know this is ugly, it might need to go on a white box. Or if you had a white panel at the bottom
Yeah.
or at the top. Yeah, I know. Working with barcodes is the worst because they have these restrictions. So, because it needs to be able to be scanned, so it needs to be on a light background.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So, yeah, have a think about how you might achieve that. Yeah. But yeah, looking good.
Okay. Thanks, Nicole.
Cool. Tim. Wow. Join the haven for digital designers. Photo and style. Great. These are really looking like the real thing. Free the pixel. Scary wolf with sword. Yep. I've got a question from Unlada. More or less green? What do we think, people? Add your comments.
Sorry, it's Ashley here. Because there's a bit of a grid on the first one, it's hard to say, but I mean, they both look really, really good. I love the gradient in the green. It's so cool.
I love it too. It's
Such
cool.
a good
look. I don't know. Different tone of green, maybe. Oh man, I don't know. I have to.
It might depend on what the front cover looks like.
True. I guess it. Okay, without the green, I guess it looks more clean, but also the green helps you know where the new topics are, the new questions. Ooh, okay, I don't know. Add your comments to the reply. I need to have a think about it and think about that. Okay. Cool. All right. So there's some cool stuff coming up. Please add your bits and pieces. Don't be shy. Get your feedback because it's a really important part of the brief to be getting feedback and, you need to show in that you've, you have to show like that you've changed something from an earlier version to your final version. So this is a really great opportunity to kind of have that earlier version and know what you're going to change. So you kind of get something for free there. You don't have to think too much about it yourself. You're actually having a person or people tell you what might be beneficial to change. Are there any questions regarding this magazine? Does anyone want me to go over anything about it at all? Is anyone stuck on anything? Because this is the opportunity to kind of go through it and, know things, ask things.
I just had a question with how you wrote down like questions and like instructions on the actual template. It's different to like the instructions that we have in our modules.
In this module? Is this what you're talking about? Oh, sorry, I'm in the wrong.
So like when you have like page like 3 and 4 should have this on it. It's different, like a little bit different to what it actually says on the document.
Are you looking at the new document?
No, I'm not sure.
I'll just show you the latest. New process doc. I'll just bring it up for you. It's not super different. I did mention this last week, but you might not have heard it. It just has use this one. So if you've started on another one, just pop it on this one if you could. The difference is that this one contains all of the kind of learning criteria that is coming from the unit of competency. Now, these are words that you don't really need to know because they're more back-end teacher things, but it shows you at the bottom what you're kind of being assessed on. And, yeah, so is there anything that's really very unclear that I can help you figure out?
I think I'll have to have a look at the new template and see what I've got, because I've started like filling it out, but using like both, like the questions on there and then what you've put in the modules. So I don't know if that would have covered everything, or if I guess I should move everything over.
It's pretty much the same. So I'm just thinking maybe I need to explain something for you if you had a question. You know, because if you've got a question, someone else has probably got the same question. So
yeah, well, I'll have a look at the new template and see if it's like much more different, and then I'll inbox you or something if I have a question.
Maybe what you're referring to is the assignment task. You know, instead of, you said in the modules, maybe you were referring to this. Where are you watching? You see that? Yeah. So this is the this is the task. So this might be what you're referring to, I'm thinking, because this has extended information, and this might be what you're referring to, not the word modules, but the actual assessment task. So this one, this talks about each page of the process doc and what needs to be on it. So in the process doc, you've got the kind of questions and what you're meant to put in there, and they are a summary of these things. Okay. So where I've said, put examples of other magazines, here's the extended version of that. Research similar types of magazines and look at all aspects of the design, layout, and formatting systems for both the cover and the internal pages. You can base your own outcomes on a similar magazine or develop your own version. Interpret and yes. So that's, instead of writing all that in the process doc, I've written show examples of magazines. So it's like, that's kind of a less wordy version of this. The difference in this is that here it talks about WHS and workplace stuff. So this stuff is now in an appendix. So you're still needing to provide it, but it's just not on page 1. So this is all the page 1 stuff. But it's really, this is the same. And then it's got like all this information. So I guess we kind of went through this in the classes. So generate a list of 10 possible names for your magazine. Select 2 to 3 that are simple yet interesting. Remember we did that. We did exercise 1 TT, which is where you did that kind of a little bit more for homework sort of thing. And yeah, and then this on page 3, the process document, is where you put your grids. The research you completed on the existing magazine should help you to determine what type of grid, blah, 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 blah. So this is like much more explained and more wordy, whereas what's in the process doc is a little bit more of a summary. So I hope that makes sense. So what you're missing here are pages 11 and 12, which are the appendices. One's about printing, one's about workplace health and safety. That's because the person who wrote this assignment didn't kind of realize that the workplace health and safety and the printing stuff was going to take up so much space in your process doc, and that's why I put them into appendices. That's why I've asked you to get the process doc and work with that rather than, you know, having to build your own kind of thing.